Are you looking for something more exciting than the typical beach vacation or stay at an all-inclusive resort? Well, today we're going to dive into a different kind of getaway, cruising. But here's the big question: should you do a river cruise or an ocean cruise? Hi everyone, my name is Josh and I'm going to guide you through an ocean cruise versus a river cruise. Taylor and I have done both and we really enjoy each, but they are very different. Now, don't forget to tell us what you think down in the comments below. Which would you prefer and why? We do have a lot of friends, both with kids and without, who have been looking to escape the daily grind and take a vacation, but want to do something that is a little bit different, something that's not, staying at a grand hotel or an all-inclusive or beach trip type of thing. And don't get me wrong, laying out on the beach is great and relaxing, but so are these incredible vacations that you could be taking. Now, if you are interested in free travel planning help, make sure to reach out to Taylor and book a vacation. It helps support our channel and it doesn't cost you anything extra. Breaking it down, river cruises. These are going to get you right into the heart of the beautiful destinations. Think historic European cities or even hidden gems along the Mekong River. You're literally docking in the middle of the action. And our favorite place along the Rhine River when we did a Christmas markets cruise in 2022 was probably Strasbourg. It started snowing, which I know they can't really control, but it ended up being this awesome and amazing experience. And if you've been watching this channel before, you've probably heard me talk about this a lot. I can't stop talking about it. It was just awesome. We also loved places like Cologne and Koblenz. We could literally walk right into the Christmas markets. It was only maybe 5 or 10 minutes. And they were so close, and if you wanted to explore more of the cities, you certainly could, but you could also just get right back onto the ship. Now, if you're prone to motion sickness, a river cruise is absolutely for you. There's no rocking motion when sailing up and down the rivers. It's peaceful, calm, and relaxing. And I actually really struggled with this the first couple of nights because I was so used to having a little bit of motion when we do ocean cruising. We loved sitting by the window with a cup of coffee or even some glühwein and just enjoying the sights along the Rhine River. We had one morning where castles were literally just scattered everywhere, left and right along the river. It was incredible. You didn't know where to look. They just kept popping up everywhere. Now, ocean cruises, on the other hand, are all about epic bucket list types of views. Whether it's in the Caribbean, Alaska's glaciers, the coasts of Norway, or seeing some of the Mediterranean. You're getting a front row seat to nature's most you're getting a front row seat to seeing nature's most breathtaking scenes. Sometimes they can be rough though, and you will feel the motion of the ocean at times. That's just what comes with ocean cruising. But captains do their very best to keep their ships cruising as steady as possible. When we did Alaska on the Norwegian Encore in 2023, we had the best time on the bow of the ship as we sailed right up and into Glacier Bay and got right up next to the glaciers. It was amazing. And we still continue to talk about it to this day. Now, let's talk a little bit about what life on board is like between an ocean cruise and a river cruise, because they are very, very different. River cruises are more intimate and luxurious, with just a few hundred guests and a real boutique vibe. You're not going to see probably more than 180. You'll find really cozy lounges and gourmet dining with local flavors and really all the perks that come with like a high-end hotel. Now, most ships will have a walking track, a pool, some even have hot tubs to kick back and relax after a day of exploration in the small towns and villages. It's a very different change of pace compared to ocean cruises. And what we really loved most was that everything was literally a short walk. And when I say short, I mean short. To go from our room to the main lounge only took like a few seconds. You can't get lost. Now, on ocean cruises, these are floating cities. They are packed with pools, live shows, restaurants, bars. They have just really a little bit of everything to satisfy your needs. You'll find rock walls, slides, ice skating rinks, and some cruise ships even have go-karts and roller coasters on them. I mean, it's crazy, but they do. And these ships are huge and come with energetic vibe. But it does come with a couple thousand people as well. But there are also many activities and places to hang out that it doesn't necessarily always feel too crowded. Most ocean cruise ships will also have 2 or 3 restaurants, a buffet, usually a pizza place, and some other quick service options included. But if you want to do something that's real special, like a steakhouse, you're going to have to pay a little bit extra for that. And speaking of things that are going to cost extra, let's talk a little bit about what's included and what's not when it comes to river cruises and ocean liners. The simple thing is with a river cruise, almost everything is already included. Meals, premium drinks, Wi-Fi, and even daily excursions, it's all covered in that cost. So there's not really anything hidden for you. You don't even have to worry about scheduling those included excursions because everyone can do them. Now, we love this one price, no hidden fees. And I think one of the best parts was the Wi-Fi. It was super quick, worked really well. We could stay in touch with family and we didn't have to pay for cell service in Europe and then also have to pay for Wi-Fi. Now, I will say one thing that was hard for me to deal with personally was not having any late night eateries open like there are on ocean cruises. But what's great about river cruises is that there's really no restrictions when it comes to the food and drinks that you can bring on board. So if you do want something late at night, the next time that you're in port in the city, walk into one of the grocery stores, get some snacks, grab some drinks, and you can take them right back onto the ship with you. It's really convenient and easy. River cruises will also offer you entertainment on board, like game nights, educational and cultural displays and shows, and local live entertainers. So what's not included with a river cruise, because it sounds like pretty much everything is, right? Well, spa treatments and special excursions. Most ships will have a spa facility where you can further relax with facials and massages. They also have some excursions that you can pay extra for. Typically, these are going to be about $75 per person, sometimes a little more, but not typically very less. And they'll take you deeper into the countryside. We did one in Cochem, Germany, and it was wonderful. We got to tour a castle. We got to see another Christmas market. It was just really, it was different and like it's just so much fun. Now on ocean cruises, what's included and what's not. So basic dining in the main restaurants for breakfast, lunch, and dinner will be included, including entertainment. Yeah, also some additional activities as well. What we really enjoy are Broadway-style shows, comedians, and the occasional magician when they are good. And all of these are typically included on an ocean cruise. So what's not really going to be included? Well, extras like specialty restaurants, spa treatments, soda, alcohol, Wi-Fi, excursions. All of these things are typically going to cost you extra. There is a lot of extras you can add on, and oftentimes adding all of these up, they're going to pretty much be close to the same price as it would be taking a river cruise. Most ocean cruise excursions are going to start out at maybe $125 per person, probably more than that. Drink packages on average will be about $600 or $700 extra per person as well. And speaking of excursions, we kind of already hit on this, but river cruises are all about the cultural immersion into those regions. You're going to get guided tours, private wine tastings, and exclusive experiences that bring you right into the local scene. And we've experienced this, again, firsthand on our Christmas Markets River Cruise. It was great, and we can't wait to do another one. We would have a guided tour through the castles. We would then go and do some wine tastings. Taylor loved that. And then even in some places, we would have local dishes, all included. It was great. And then we would finish up right at the Christmas markets. It would be an easy walk right back to the ship. Now with ocean cruises, you can choose your own adventure. There's everything from snorkeling and ATV rides to beach hopping and city tours. So you can really pick exactly what suits your mood and your level of adventure, let's say. On our Alaska cruise in 2022, we took a smaller boat right up to a glacier. It was awesome. We had glacieritas, which was really cool. We saw the glacier crack. Then we also did one later on where we went and saw whales and they did their bubble net feeding. It was really cool. And then we even created our own excursion when we did the Med Cruise last year in 2023, where we took a train into Rome and got to see the Colosseum. So ocean cruises are really about those kind of big bucket list items, but are also giving you more options to do a lot of different activities. And again, they're going to offer you all kinds of things from helicopter flights to zip lining, to diving, to guided hikes, to food tours, to liquor tours, literally everything and anything. So lastly, I think we should talk about the rooms. On a river cruise, luxury is kind of the standard. Most rooms have big windows or balconies with thoughtful touches like fine linens, and even some have marble bathrooms. And while they aren't very big rooms, you won't be spending much time in them. We can promise you that. We had a great time in ours. There was a mini fridge and outlets and, make sure to bring your adapter. But there were also walking poles and umbrellas, robes, and a lot more. Ocean cruises have a range of accommodations from budget-friendly rooms to things that are more top of the line like suites. And you can even get a butler in some of those. You've got options depending on how you want to spend your time in budget on ocean cruising, a little bit more than you would on a river cruise probably. And if you are going to choose an ocean cruise, we always recommend a room with at least a porthole window, if it's within your budget, because inside staterooms are like sleeping in closets. And I don't like that, but some people do, so it's cool. So what kind of cruise feels right for you? If you're into the all-inclusive luxury cultural deep dive and boutique feel, a river cruise is certainly calling your name. I know it's calling ours all the time. But if you do love a variety of options, nightlife, adventure, and relaxation, an ocean cruise is probably really ready to deliver that more so for you than a river cruise will. I always like to say that, you know, while river cruises probably cater more towards people who are a little bit wiser than we are in age, it's still a really great experience for people who are our age. And you can have a great experience as well. So don't forget to share your cruising experience with us. We want to know what you think, what you've done before, why you're going to do it. And until then, we'll see you in the next one.